Yeah, 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 yeah. Don't stop, won't quit. Never could, never back, would. Straight back with some more shit. You know, Come on, man. Come on, man. I'm a rap-matic, track addict, and I'm back at it. Play me a beat with this heat, I'm a blap at it. The cat scattered, when the max batted, you don't wanna see me. Punk, get your hat flatted, dope like a crack addict or a hop head. Spit it clear so you can hear what I said. Pothead, hothead, nigga that got dreads. Got bread, stop bread, get hit with the hot lead. My bed, you might see three things: high heels, mop heels, and hoes and G-strings. I see things through my pimpin' glasses. Cheesy macaroni teaching pimpin' classes. I dips and mashes, Mercedes Benzes. Might wear stunners without the lenses. I'm off the hinges, I handle business. Leave no clues, witness or forensics. No co-defendants, all by my lonesome. Won't see Solano, Quentin or Folsom. I dose 'em at the four-way stop sign. 40 HK, don't fuck with Glock 9. I rock lines, I'm a star, I'm famous. Got my own language, cool when I swing it. Oh, I'm all out the dough. 351 with the shift in the flow. Come on, you busy, let's do some grown shit. Put on a tight thong, too small, that don't fit. When I'm on the tears, I'm a fool, I don't quit. Unborn kids, not our own shit. Come on, you busy, let's do some grown shit. Put on a tight thong, too small, that don't fit. When I'm on the tears, I'm a fool, I don't quit. Unborn kids, not our own shit. Trey rock rhymes from here to New York. Only smoke rope, no coke or Newports. Hibachi, Benny Hanna, pork on my fork. Rapping is a sport and this is my court. Do anything to win while referees cheat. I flagrant foul and bruise the beat. Read them and weep. I'm a royal flush, give me some shrooms so I can get much. Kick dust, always in something tight. Hella loud with the whistle or the suction pipe. Bucking dice in Vegas or Reno, ask Kilo. Nigga, he know I'm well connected. I know big whales, D shows and Harry L's. Been in hella jails and federals. But nigga, it never fails. The shit don't stop when I drop hella sales, hella mail. Call me the postman from Vallejo, born in Oakland, Yogan. Dodge diplomats, bust 3 strikes, get the bitch to back. Come on, you busy, let's do some grown shit. Put on a tight thong, too small, that don't fit. When I'm on the tears, I'm a fool, I don't quit. Unborn kids, not our own shit. Come on, you busy, let's do some grown shit. Put on a tight thong, too small, that don't fit. When I'm on the tears, I'm a fool, I don't quit. Unborn kids, not our own shit.
Yeah, yeah. What it do, y'all? What it do, y'all? Let's get it going. What's up with y'all? What's up with y'all? Shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Let's see what we got up in here, y'all. Shout out to Vibrant, man. You know, don't shit go down unless Vibrant in the town. What it do, my? Good to see you. What's up with it, Clem? Good to see you. Yeah, I already know. What's up, the hood table? Good to see you. What's up, my nigga John? What it do, man? Let's see. Shout out to Room Shaker. What it do, RS? I've been in your clouds, man. You know, shit been really, rough around these parts. You know what I'm saying? So a nigga just kind of, staying clear. But I be watching you, man. I be watching you. And they playing with you a little bit, man. Fucking around and shit. And these flags and strikes and shit, man. This shit crazy, man. But you know how that shit go. But yeah, man, shout out to the replay gang. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to everybody, man, in the chat. I appreciate y'all. I know there's a lot of shit going on, you feel me? So I appreciate y'all being around, you know what I'm saying? Because I know there's a lot of shit going on. Everybody trying to get that info. Me too, man. That's why I be, waiting for my what do you call it? My recap people, you know what I'm saying? So I can get all the info. But yeah, man, so tonight, man, we're gonna touch down on some NASA shit, but before we do that, y'all, I just want to take a quick second, man, just give a little quick, my moment of silence, you know what I'm talking about. So we're gonna do that just real quick, man. Shout out to Les B, man. Rest in peace. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate y'all. So yeah, y'all, we gonna get into this NASA shit, man. And what's crazy, y'all, and I ain't even gonna bullshit y'all. I did not know that they were launching today, the Artemis or whatever. I guess they're supposed to be going to the moon. I seen on what's up with it last call? Good to see you, bro. I seen on my Instagram that they were showing the route that this fucking thing gonna go. So I guess it's gonna go around Earth like 2 times and then spin off to the moon, go around the moon and come back, which is wild, you know what I'm saying? But I did not know they was doing that shit today. The reason why I just thought about this shit, man, because I seen a little, thing pop up how, about these astronauts, you feel me? And I remember back in 1986, I was at school, man. I was at my elementary school. They pulled us out of school. I think I brought this up to y'all before. They pulled us out of school, man. They sat us all in a little auditorium and, you know what I'm saying, rolled out the TV and we watched that shit live. We watched it because there was a teacher that was supposed to be on board that time on the spaceship, you feel me? And it was going to be the first time a teacher, and I guess kind of like somebody just that wasn't affiliated with fucking, the whole NASA thing, going out there to outer space, right, to the moon or whatnot. What's up with it, Rodney? I don't even know if they was going to the moon, y'all, but I know they was going outer space. And what was crazy is they sent out, I guess the president or whoever sent out for all the schools, man, to pull the kids out to watch this fucking this launch, man, this Challenger launch. And it was a real big deal, y'all. I really remember this shit. And we was all there, they was all hyped up, you know what I'm saying? We watched the shit from prior to the countdown and everything, y'all. I think we was watching the shit at least a good hour. And I remember when the thing took off, everybody was watching it. Everybody was excited, like I said, I was in elementary at the time. So I was really excited, seeing this shit. And, it got to a point to where it was kind of getting out of view, whatnot, but it was still in a really good view, y'all, really good. And you just see, I think it dropped the first, whatever that thing is called. It dropped that and it goes in the ocean or whatnot. And then the thing kind of, continues to go on. Right. Well, when it dropped that thing, something happened and, the fucking thing blew up, y'all. On live TV and everything, y'all. The thing blew up, bro. Blew up. No survivors. Is done data. So we was all, you know what I'm saying? I remember just kind of briefly, you know what I'm saying? Just being what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What did we just see right now? You know what I'm saying? And they shut that shit down. Kind of was talking to us and, motherfuckers was kind of tripping and shit. And to be honest with y'all, I kind of still kind of remember that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that shit kind of fucked us up a little bit, y'all. And it's to see what this shit is. Yeah, the Challenger, bro, back in 86. And to see what this video that I ran across about these astronauts that was on board, y'all gonna trip the fuck out. And I was just wow, bro, I always wondered about that fucking day, man. Why would they pull us out to see this so-called NASA launch, bro? I get it. The teacher was on board. But to show this shit and then it blow up in front of us, bro, and it was it was almost like it was meant to happen, bro, because he pulled out everybody. And I never really understand how these moves in politics or whatever, how they go. I don't understand them, bro. But there's a lot of just bullshit that be going on. They do things for certain reasons. There's a reason behind everything, y'all. And it just, like I said, when this shit happened, I was just man, there ain't no fucking way, bro. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. But they let that shit ride, bro. That's what they showed us, man. That's what their presentation was that day, man, was to show us this fucking space shuttle blow up, bro. And what some people say is it was almost like a scare tactic. Because like I said, this was the first time with that teacher. I think Vibrant put her name in the chat. Krista. I'm not even gonna try to say that last name, but y'all see it. It was the first time that somebody outside of NASA was going out of space with them. You feel me? they show this to all of us. And I think, from what there's, a couple people have said that I've seen, kind of just watching a couple of little clips of this shit after I seen this shit, is that it was almost like it was a scare tactic so that, innocent bystanders, whatnot, just regular people like us would be afraid to try to take that trip to outer space. And I was like, damn. I mean, people throw out all kind of narratives and conspiracy theories. What's up, Melissa? But that shit, man, I was kind of thinking like, damn, that's kind of wild, bro. And the way they kind of said it, it was some weird shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, because why would they show us that shit? They've had all these so-called fucking, launches out there. I'm not saying, I mean, a lot since then, but I'm saying they had a couple before they showed us this one, you know what I'm saying, in 86, y'all. And then to show it blow up like that. And then the thing is, y'all, I mean, I'm not going to really get into it this time. It might be on my episode too, man. You know what I'm saying? Rig got questions, because on that whole moon landing and shit, y'all, I seen a lot of shit, bro. That shit, I don't even know how people weren't asking the right questions back then. How the fuck this motherfucker took off from fucking planet Earth, bro. You see what the shit blew up, right? The Challenger. You see how big and massive that thing is. You see the power it takes for that thing to take off from Earth, yo, and go all the way fucking outer space, right? But yet they land on the moon, bro, in a little bitty type of thing, right? Perfect landing. Have the little go-kart thing that they're riding around in. I don't know how it's fueled. Didn't see no fucking muffler or anything. Don't know if it was electric, but they didn't have no Tesla shit back then. All these things, right? And then they put the flag on there. That motherfucker's waving in the wind like there's some fucking air going when there's supposed to be no type of gravity type shit going on. Jump back in this little bitty capsule type thing, right? Because the shuttle's supposed to be hovering up above, and blast off from the moon, y'all. We see what it takes to leave Earth, right? They're just going to the moon, land perfectly in this fucking little bullshit, right around in a doom buggy. It's dark. Never fucking sunlight over there, right? Never been there when there was sun so we could really see what the fuck. It looks crazy, y'all. It's like when they're on there, you could like damn near see the horizon. Like it's like it stops or some shit. It don't even look like fucking you're standing somewhere. It looks hella made up, y'all. You see little bullshit craters and shit. There's no type of nothing, right? But it's always fucking dark, y'all. It's always dark. I don't know. Maybe I could be wrong. Maybe it was a black and white it was black and white times, right? Bullshit. Because in black and white movies, and you see when it's daytime, you can see the difference between when it's night. And it was nighttime when them motherfuckers went on the moon, y'all. But besides that, flag blowing without wind. Absolutely, John. Shit was fucking ridiculous, bro. I just don't understand how they land on the moon, bro. Never been there, right? Land on this motherfucker, then have something smaller than what they left the Earth in, bro, and then take off from the moon, bro, back to the shuttle. Like, what powered it, bro? Man, look, but we're going to get into this shit that I'm talking about today, right? So with that thing that happened in 86, man, with these fucking astronauts, is now is coming out that there was no astronauts on the fucking shuttle, y'all. It's coming out that the whole thing was set up. Like I said, like they pulled us all out, bro, for us to watch this goddamn launch, bro, for it to blow up in front of our fucking faces. We were young, bro. I don't know if they did high schools, junior highs and shit, because I wasn't in them grades, bro. But I know in the elementary, they pulled us the fuck out. So they got these motherfuckers, man. Supposedly, bro, I'm going to show y'all the fucking, I got clips. I'm going to show y'all that shit. You feel me? I watched a little bit of it. I ain't going to bullshit you. My mind was blown, y'all. You know that emoji that you guys got in that shit with the mind just blown eyes and shit? That's exactly how a nigga was feeling, bro. The shit was completely out of pocket and out of line. So we're going to check this shit out, man. What it do, landlord? Good to see you. Donna, what it do? Donna, I was posting my shit on my community wall and you blasted me out the water. You was good though. You on that shit. I got one that I'm gonna post though after my live. That's pretty good, y'all. It's pretty good, man. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those like two-dimensional things, but we'll get back into that. So let me go ahead and get into my screen share, y'all, so we can go ahead and check out this bull ass shit, y'all. Y'all gonna be like, man, this shit is wild. And again, y'all, if I get a commercial or whatnot, I'm gonna try to do my best, man, to be on it, man, to get that shit up out of there, man. So let's get to it, man.
7, 6. We have main engine start. 4, 3, 2, 1, and liftoff. Liftoff of the 25th Space Shuttle mission, and it has cleared the tower.
On January 28, 1986, CNN watched the Challenger launch live on the air with its viewers. They and the other media outlets told you that the astronauts died in the explosion. But as always, there is an agenda behind every mainstream headline.
This morning, it looked as though they were not going to be able to get off.
1 minute, 15 seconds. Velocity 2,900 feet per second. Altitude 9 nautical miles. Downrange distance 7 nautical miles.
Looks like a couple of the solid rocket boosters blew away from.
Pay attention, y'all. Pay attention.
In an explosion.
Flight controllers here looking very carefully at the situation. Obviously a major malfunction. We have a report from the flight dynamics officer that the vehicle has exploded.
Today is a day for mourning and remembering. Nancy and I are pained to the core by the tragedy of the Shuttle Challenger. We know we share this pain with all of the people of our country. This is truly a national loss.
The 7 NASA astronauts supposedly killed in the 1986 Challenger disaster did not die in the explosion and are quietly living out their lives in the US, with many of them hiding in plain sight, using their same names and working at high levels in the same fields they worked in before the disaster, according to explosive evidence uncovered by investigators.
We've located 6 out of 7 of them. In the world of deception, it's really easy to say this person is that person, and there's a lot of that going on, muddying the waters. But 6 out of 7 have identical names. They work for universities, most of them.
There were no people in the Challenger. That was a hoax. That's been proven conclusively by researchers and reporters, investigators, who have found that those supposed people that were in the Challenger are still alive today.
Okay, just real brief, y'all. That picture shows all the people that were in the Challenger. Okay, pay attention to when they start breaking this shit down. And y'all tell me, man. But let's go.
We remember Dick Scobie, the commander who spoke the last words we heard from the Space Shuttle Challenger. We remember Michael Smith. We remember Judith Resnick. We remember Krista McAuliffe. We remember Ellison Onizuka. We remember Ronald McNair.
People still think the Challenger exploded with these astronauts. It was a horrible thing. Never happened. Yes, the rocket exploded. There was no one on board.
So imagine you're at the launch of the Challenger. This is a historic moment, and it blows up in midair. Whether you are personally related to somebody on there or don't know anybody, you're going to be a mess. This is an emotional, incredible scene. And CNN was reporting, and they told the cameraman, let's get a live shot of Krista's parents.
This is a fact, what he just said, y'all. It's going to be fucking traumatizing to everybody that's seen this shit, bro. Whether you have somebody that was related to you on there, a friend of yours on there, or just period, just watching this shit. You know what I'm saying? We all human, right? So for you to think, well, supposedly for you to see these people be in this fucking space shuttle and blow up in front of you, bro, man, that's some crazy shit. Let's get back to it.
Parents, and when they zoomed in on them, they were giggling, they were laughing, they were smiling. I don't know how you can put a smile on someone's face, even if you told them the funniest joke in the world at that very moment. Just look at their face. Is that the face of somebody whose daughter just blew up in the most horrific, violent accident ever? Or is that somebody playing a role, not knowing that they're on camera and thinking about the money that they may have gotten?
Pay attention.
You can hide somebody that's allegedly dead right in plain sight. All you have to do is move them a little farther away, give them a different job, claim that they're somebody else. You don't even need to change their name.
So statistically speaking, the odds that...
Now I gotta pause this real quick, y'all, because I believe him. Criminals do it all the time. We see mafia dudes that done did their time and then they get out, they relocate them, you know what I'm saying? Because they done snitched on all kind of motherfuckers, give them a whole new name, whole new identity, job, whatever. We seen movies, we seen documentaries and shit on this. So you don't think that the government's gonna pull this shit off, bro, and put money into these motherfuckers' pockets, y'all? Do y'all know how much money NASA gets? I'm gonna show y'all some shit on that too. NASA gets paid so much money, y'all. It's ridiculous. It would blow your mind how much money goes into NASA programs every year. Let's get back to it.
almost everyone on the Challenger have exact lookalikes with exact names still existing is kind of laughable, honestly. Exact doppelgangers existing in the world with the same names. And when confronted, they get very nervous and their stories begin to conflict and they have the same mannerisms. You know, it doesn't take a lot to put it together, honestly.
Let's start with former NASA astronaut Michael J. Smith, with the same name as this retired professor from the University of Wisconsin-Madison.
Are you Michael Smith?
Yeah.
Professor at university?
Retired.
Retired?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I just stopped by because there's this room. Are you aware of that? There's a rumor on the internet.
It's not me.
That people are saying.
Yeah, it's not me, obviously. I mean, anybody that looks at my background, looks where I was born, it's not me. I mean, it's interesting that the Michael J. Smith, that was the astronaut, looks something like me when we were younger, but really not if you really look at facial recognition.
You never been a pilot, never been in the military?
Nothing like that.
Huh.
No.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
And I don't respond to the emails I get. I get probably an email, maybe 2 a month.
Really?
Yeah. And I got one guy that's been really hounding me, and I turned it over to the FBI.
What do y'all think about that answer, y'all? How did this guy know what this guy was going to ask him before he asked him? Why does this man get 2 emails a month asking him the same questions? Why did he say that the guy looks like him when they were younger, but it's not him? I mean, what do y'all think about this shit? And we're going to keep going, man. This video ain't too long, y'all. But let's get to it.
Okay. Yeah, you just sure look a lot. Is the same name.
I know the facial thing, but that's what we looked like, what, 40 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Okay.
Michael J. Smith, identical looks, dimples the same, teeth the same. There's really no denying it. And before he could finish the question, Michael denied it. Oh, that's not me. That's not me, you know, and laughed off. What's he going to say? Oh, you got me? Not going to happen.
The driveway footage of Michael J. Smith, that's real. I mean, that can't be a deep fake, you know. So at some point, you got to stop trusting liars.
We don't hide our space program. We don't keep secrets and cover things up. We do it all up front and in public.
Next is former NASA astronaut Judith Resnick with an exact doppelganger working at Yale University. 37 years have passed and she hasn't even changed her name. Side by side, there's no denying it.
Okay, look. Did you just hear that, y'all? This motherfucker didn't even change her name. Let's see how this gonna turn out.
When she's approached, she has a very odd way of not responding.
Hey, Judy. Judy, how you doing? I'm from the press. I just had a quick question, if you don't mind.
What press?
I'm from a radio station in San Bernardino. I know there's a conspiracy about the space shuttle. No, I want to be polite. Friendly. Just a question. So there's a lot of rumors about you being on that space shuttle. Obviously, you know, if you want to comment, we would really appreciate it.
Kind of odd that Judith is in full panic mode when realizing the press is in her presence. She's no stranger to being in the spotlight. She even made her way into Hollywood for a quick cameo.
If the choice is to allow Americans to be taken as hostages or to be executed, I'll bring my own rope. Saddam backed down, and Ambassador Wilson helped thousands get safely home. When he himself came home to the United States, he was warmly greeted by our president, who took him to the Oval Office and introduced him to the War Cabinet as an American hero.
Commander Dick Scobie had a company called Cows and Trees, and when you went to his website, there was an animation of a cow taking off like a rocket with a smoke stream coming out of its backside, doing a twisty curl in the air that looked remarkably just like what we saw with the Challenger. And after we started making videos on that and it started going viral, that website disappeared, never to be seen again.
And nobody could have predicted back in 1986 that in 30 some odd years from then, that there would be something called the internet that would bring all this information to the tip of your fingers, and you'd be able to search through pictures, Facebooks, websites, profiles. Now these people are scared. They're hiding their profiles. They're deleting their websites. They're making their Facebooks private.
Onizuka and McNair are always together. They're hanging out at NASA and always talking about themselves.
Ellison Onizuka, if you look at clips of him back in 1986 when this happened, he actually spoke like, every other word was,
Let me say that it's really a pleasure to be back.
If you look at clips of his brother, Claude, now speaking, it's the same exact thing. Every other word is,
But Ellison's dream is continued to be carried on.
I think we got some.
We're very fortunate that
I think we're ready to go fly. Thanks for being out here today.
His brother just so happens to be the spokesperson for the Challenger tragedy. Why aren't there any pictures of his brother back when this happened? Why didn't his brother speak at the funeral? Use your head.
Former Governor Ariyoshi, who has a story about a...
That's kind of wild to me, y'all. It's kind of wild to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just seeing what's being presented, and that shit is wild. Now, in this day and age, y'all, they can do a lot of things, especially with AI and all that. So I can't be naive to that. But the thing is when this thing happened, y'all, it was very, very like dramatic. And I just really never understood why they had us come out to see that. I never did. And they've had so many different launches since then, and they don't pull classes out, y'all, just to see that. They don't. So when this came out and they're talking about this shit, even if these people can be fake or AI or whatever, y'all, you know, it can happen. I'm just leaning more to the side of, man, I'm thinking these motherfuckers was pulling a move, and the government, president, whatever, they do shit like this, y'all. They do. But let's get back to it.
picture that survived the Challenger disaster.
Ellison Onizuka came to see me one day, and he wanted a family photo. And he wanted to pick it up on a Challenger, and he's going to bring it back, inscribe it, and autograph it. But that Challenger accident happened, and I felt very sorry to lose Ellison. But I didn't even think about the photo. I thought everything else must have been destroyed completely. About 2 months later, Lorna Onizuka called me and told me that they found in the water, NASA found the personal preference kit of Ellison Onizuka. And she said, there are two things in there. One was a monk's prayer, and the other was his family portrait. So I told her, oh, then it must be in terrible condition because the astronauts, the big bang up and the ocean in the water for 2 months. She told me, no, it's in perfect condition. I said, I'm going to bring the picture over to you and present it to you. And then in the meantime, NASA got the picture and they put this together for us.
Ronald McNair conveniently.
So did y'all just hear that? Out of all the damage and everything, that picture was in perfect condition, y'all. Because his son, who, if I'm not mistaken, was taking the picture on him on the shuttle. So when it went out there to outer space. All right.
He has a twin brother named Carl McNair who looks exactly like him and is at a lot of the events now, but was nowhere to be found when the explosion happened.
Krista McAuliffe was a fairly new teacher, just 3 years at that school. To get her story planted, all of these people, the parents, the astronauts, everyone involved that you saw, crisis actors.
Nessie was at the Cape in the stands to see Tuesday's launch, a sight that she says still haunts her.
Why didn't I leave too? But I thought, no, I want to stay and see it.
And as she read Mike's invitation for the launch, Miss Hesse said that she doesn't know if she'll be emotionally ready for a service like that in his hometown.
Since I won't be able to see you all in person, let me say thanks for coming and have a great time. And I hope you see a good show.
George Bush Sr. hand-selected the teacher, Krista McAuliffe. What are the odds that 30 years later, there is a professor at Syracuse University with the name Sharon McAuliffe?
I still can't believe that I'm going to actually be going into that shuttle. It just really doesn't seem possible.
Krista McAuliffe was asked if she had any fears about her space shuttle flight.
People really feel that space travel is safe now. It's not that earlier feeling that, oh, it's going to blow up or something's going to happen. Right at this point, I feel that I'll be okay if I go up.
Well, where's Jarvis? How come you haven't located him? And the answer is, he could have died of natural causes, a heart attack, a car accident, 3, 4, 5 years later, and it would never be reported.
The reason they did it was a psychological operation to justify not doing manned space flights anymore and to pull on your heartstrings with an emotional cover. So if you dare question it, then you're immoral. And then when you look into it, you find out, of course, that you have all these people still existing in the world. So basically a government version of witness protection for NASA.
Our nation held a vigil by our television sets. In one cruel moment, our exhilaration turned to horror. We waited and watched.
They were waiting and watching.
When they saw the explosion, there was confusion. Was something wrong? The principal and teachers weren't certain either. Then it got very quiet as the horror of it began to register.
Besides the trauma-based mind control and putting children through that trauma, and also it reinforces their model. It reinforces their religion. Look, this terrible thing happened. We're trying to go to space. We're trying to explore for science. But look, all those people died.
But at 1 o'clock, school was closed. It had to close.
I felt as if my whole body blew up inside when I saw that. And I can just never be as shocked as I am now.
Seeing it with my own eyes, it really just scared me.
Some astronauts blow up in a rocket. What does that do subconsciously to the average person? They don't want to go up into space. They don't want to blow up in a rocket. We'll leave that to the professionals. We'll leave that to NASA or government.
Once they had seen the evidence on the visual screen that there would be no survivors, it suddenly became apparent to them that they were dealing with death.
The government had incentivized the different public schools to play the Challenger in their classrooms. So they rolled their TV sets out. They had all the children sit down and get ready to watch it. And 20% of the American public watched the Challenger event happen live. And within 1 hour, 80% of Americans had seen the Challenger tragedy happen. So just like with 9/11, they have everyone see this traumatic event. And then we're all in unison that we're traumatized.
When it blew up, it was a form of trauma-based mind control that, some people will never grow out of. And then the emotions kick in and you're unable to think logically about what's going on.
Of course this was planned. They made every school show this event live. They wanted these kids to grow up defending this tragedy.
Think about how many field trips come here, unfortunately.
And they go in and watch that Heroes and Legends thing, and they come out thinking that this is the greatest possible.
So there it is there, y'all. There it is there. Like, that's wild. And then the thing that kind of tripped me out too, right? That was in 1986. They said before the first NASA shuttle flight to outer space, it was maybe about less than 40 years prior to that, the Wrights brothers took flight, and it only flew for like 30 feet. So that's wild. What's up with it, Tony? That's wild, y'all. Not saying they haven't. I'm just saying that the technology was really, really, really light, y'all. And when they was doing that whole moon thing, I think they was competing with like different countries like Russia and shit, because Russia had claimed they've been there. You know what I'm saying? There's stories on that. But it was like a rush to space. You know what I'm saying? And when you really look at that whole moon thing, which I think I am going to have to do an episode on that. We're going to have to get into that. It just don't really make too much sense, man. I seen Vibrant did hold on. Leave a link in the chat. I'm gonna have to check that out. I guess some other people saying that basically what I just played to y'all, they're debunking that and proving that these people, I guess, did not survive. I think that's what I got from the link that Vibrant is posting, so I'm gonna have to check into that. He's wearing a Flat Earth t-shirt, child. I can't. What's up with it, Shot Kim, man? You been on fire, bro. I be catching your replays, man, because I be fucking knocked. But I be watching, bro. I'm there, man. I'm there, man. Trust me. But them little motherfucking, when he be doing them certain things, some accents and shit, and I can't even get into it because I want motherfuckers getting mad at me, bro. It's too ugly out here in these streets, bro. Yeah, you got to do the morning the moon landing. Now I got to last call because you know, that shit is just really wild, bro. And like I said, man, I got a lot of questions, man. I got a lot of motherfucking blame it on the Terp. I got a lot of questions, man. And just I'm not going, bro. I'm not going. And what I was gonna tell y'all, right, is about, you know, NASA's, how much money every year they put into NASA, y'all. I mean, it's ridiculous. All these things that, you know what I'm saying, we go through, you know, and if you was just to hear the money they put into NASA, y'all. And I get it. Some people are like, hey, we need to see what's going on out there, yada, yada, yada. I'm not denying any of that, y'all. But when I hear the cost of this shit and knowing what's going on, you know what I'm saying, basically in the world, bro, it's like, are you serious, bro? Like, can we? And the thing is the reason why I found this clip on it, because I've always heard about it, watching other documentaries and shit, like back in the days. I'm big on documentaries. And they used to kind of talk about how I think it was on the Zayed Guy series, how you know, NASA just gets funded all this money and they don't really have anything to really prove for it. Yeah, they do have these satellites out there and all these things, but I mean, you got a guy like fucking Elon Musk and shit building shit, you know, sending it out there, you know what I'm saying? A single individual. NASA is somebody that was milking it, y'all. Milking it. But yeah, like I was saying, Trump, I guess, is trying to cut a lot of funding to NASA. And there's a lot of people that, you know, ain't feeling that shit. They feel that he shouldn't cut the money to NASA and that they need to know more about what's going on out there and this and that. And I get it, bro. I could dig it. But I was also like, ever since this Artemis launched today on my Instagram feed, they're showing, you know, different things. I'm pretty sure y'all probably got them too, to where they're showing the distance of other planets from Earth, and they're showing like planes doing it, cars doing it, jets doing it, whatever, right? And the shuttle doing it, right? So I guess what they're saying is the shuttle can make it to the moon. I can't say because I don't remember, but it wasn't that long of a time. I think it was like definitely under like 8 hours, right? Shuttle can make it to the moon. All these other places, y'all, I mean, they're years. They're years. And how they calculate that shit, who knows? There was one that was like 127 years on the shuttle. You know what I'm saying, y'all? Like, you just got to really think about some of this shit. And I'm not one to say that there's not other planets and shit out there. I'm not. If I'm not mistaken, I think they put something, what was it, on Mars or something, and it was like doing the fucking crawl like every day. It moved like a foot or so, and they was showing images for a minute, but it looked like a desert, bro. The images that they showed. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna have to get back into that when I do that moon shit, because boy, oh boy, they got some shit on that. What's up with it, Uppity? Good to see you. But again, Trump's trying to cut this funding, man, going to NASA, because they get a lot of money, y'all. And there's a lot of people in an uproar because they don't want the funding to be cut. But I'm gonna go ahead and show y'all just, you know, these people kind of talking about it, and so you can kind of get a little on what these motherfuckers is getting, bro. It's crazy. Let's get to it.
A closer look at a shocking development that's got everyone in the space community talking. A new budget proposal from the Trump administration has left many questioning the future of our nation's space program. According to sources, NASA is on track for a 25% cut in funding, which would leave the agency with just $18.56 billion a year. But what?
Did you hear that? Did you fucking hear that? Let me play it again.
Sources, NASA is on track for a 25% cut in funding, which would leave the agency with just $18.56 billion a year. But what's even more alarming is
just one more time, y'all, and then we go.
Administration has left many questioning the future of our nation's space program. According to sources, NASA is on track for a 25% cut in funding, which would leave the agency with just $18.56 billion a year. But what's even more alarming is that the majority of this reduction would come from slashing programs and initiatives aimed at understanding our planet and the universe beyond, like climate monitoring satellites and the Landsat Next mission. But wait, it gets worse. The administration has also announced plans to eliminate funding for low-priority space propulsion projects, including competitors to SpaceX rockets to Mars. This move is being seen as a major blow to NASA's ability to launch more telescopes, probes, and rovers to explore our solar system. Now, some might argue that this reduction in funding is necessary to prioritize human space exploration, like the ambitious plans to put boots on the moon again. And yes, the idea of sending American boots to the lunar surface seems like a great way to boost national pride and show off America's technological prowess. However, experts are warning that this approach is not only short-sighted, but also misguided. By focusing solely on sending humans to Mars, we risk losing sight of the importance of scientific.
Let me just pause this real quick. And not to be funny, y'all, but if you look at the image on the screen, okay, it's fake, of course. But when they did the moon landing, this is what they presented. Those look like hills in a desert. And then it stops. Just dead stop. You see how that stop is? Just dead stop, y'all. Like, come on, man. But let me get back to it.
Research and exploration. As one NASA administrator nominee noted during a Senate hearing, NASA will be a force multiplier for science. But it seems like the administration is doing just the opposite. In fact, a leaked early version of the full budget reveals that funding for the Nancy Grace Roman Space Telescope has been eliminated, despite its being under budget and ahead of schedule. This means that one of our best chances to discover alien worlds and uncover clues about dark energy, which could reveal new physics, is going up in flames.
Do you hear this, bitch? Like this shit is wild, y'all. So all this time, all this money that's been going into NASA, bro. Y'all ain't brought nothing to show us of any so-called aliens. You know, they do have documentaries and shit, y'all, but I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm just saying something documented, just blasted in front of everybody to see, like, hey, y'all, this is what's really going on. They did that thing in Mars, right? When the rover or whatever. I remember when they did that. I think I was in high school, y'all, when they did that. I was in high school. I think they stayed on that maybe for the next like few months. They would give you a little bit of footage because it moved like I said, like a foot or so, you know, every day. How did they control it? I don't know, right? But anyways, and what it was showing, it looked like a desert. And we never heard anything else from it, y'all. That 18.5, 18.6 billion that they're saying is with the 25% cut, y'all. So that's what they will be receiving a year. This shit is fucking them motherfuckers is eating. Let's get back to it.
Now, some might say that this is just a minor setback, but the truth is, it's a symptom of a larger problem. NASA has been underfunded for years, and it's time for us to take action. We need to support our nation's space program and ensure that we're investing in the next generation of engineers and scientists. So, what can you do? First, make sure to reach out to your representatives and express your concerns about this budget proposal. Second, stay informed about NASA's plans and priorities. And finally, keep pushing for a more comprehensive approach to space exploration that balances scientific research with human achievement.
Okay, enough of that. So, and this is another thing, y'all, that I noticed, that when I was going on videos on this, if this would have been about a good 7-8 years ago, you would have found the videos like what I was seeing about NASA that was on this documentary. And it was really picking apart the NASA program, the monies that they were receiving, what they have not shown for all these monies that they've received. And to hear that they're complaining over 18.5 billion is crazy. Why is my shit doing that? It's crazy. And that's what the 25% cut, y'all. And you could see the way that lady or AI, whatever voice was going with that video. And that's what I was getting at. All the videos that I've been searching on the NASA budget are people saying we shouldn't cut it. They need to keep it going. They need to not do any cuts, fund it to the fullest. We need to know. 18.5 billion a year. We've had weather shuttles, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. But we've had those things out there, y'all, since the 90s, 2000s, early. We're way past that. Like I said, you have Elon Musk. He's launching his own shit out there. These motherfuckers is full of shit. But you know, that's what they do, y'all. And for them to say that there was nobody on that shuttle, right? There's nobody on that shuttle. And the families could have been compensated. You don't think they had the money to compensate them families just in case? It's a narrative. It can be a conspiracy theory, y'all. I can only show y'all what I've seen. I don't have any just set proof, but y'all seen what I seen, and I can see them going ahead and paying these families a nice lump sum. I can see them putting a narrative out there because, like even Vibrant said, right? The reason why they pulled all these kids out was because there was a teacher attending this launch. Fine, I give you that. Why would you fuck our heads up like that? Why just out of the blue? This accidents happen, absolutely. But with everybody seeing this shit, I can believe that they were throwing a narrative to scare the masses. Because if this would have been a successful flight, I can see a lot more people willing to pay the price. There is a lot of wealthy people out there, y'all. And this is 1986. So I'm sure there would have been some people out there that wouldn't have had a problem spending a nice ticket to go to the moon. And then with that, you got to make sure people's lips is sealed like, hey, I'm just saying, y'all. So I can believe that. What's up with a TC? Good to see you. So I can definitely believe that, y'all. I can. But I'm definitely going to take under consideration what Vibrant dropped, that link, because I would like to see what they're saying, because I like to see both sides. I don't want to just see one side. Actually, I have seen two sides, so I guess I got to see the third side, right? Because I seen what I seen. Challenger was not the first Castro. I can't say that word right now. Event suffered by NASA. The space program has always been televised. It's educational and all ages watch. Yes, I understand that. But I'm just saying that in this one, particular one, they made a very big deal. Yes, you can put in caps teacher. Doesn't matter. That was a hell of a motherfucking disaster. Regardless how it spun, it could have happened 4 or 5 times prior to this. Figure it out before you have these kids and everybody fucking watching this shit like that. We could have just been doing our regular work, heard about it later, play it on the fucking radio and blow our minds that way. But now y'all want to pull us the fuck out of fucking class and, you know what I'm saying, show us this shit. I remember that shit. What's up with it? Be easy. Good to see you, bro. I remember that shit. That shit was fucking crazy. And I've never seen nothing like it before or after. Myself, I ain't that goddamn old though. You know what I'm saying? But that's real though. And I believe you. There has been a lot of catastrophic. Okay, there it goes. Events that happened probably with NASA. I'm not gonna deny that. Not at all. But we're definitely gonna get into the moon thing next time, y'all. I'm gonna definitely get into that. Shout out to Be Easy in the chat, because I know he would know definitely stats when it comes to what NASA gets paid and what they've showed. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know he's heard about it because he's in all that shit. But I know what I've seen on the documentaries, y'all, and it's crazy. Same with 911, pulled out of class. Wow. The Challenger in 1986, correct? Absolutely, TC. I was in elementary. And I was one of those ones that got pulled out of class. I've actually talked about this, TC, in one of my lives prior. What's up with it, S3? Good to see you. I seen your replay the other day, S3. It was good, man. Damn, I didn't know you was having them little issues like that. You know what I'm saying? We spoke a little bit in chat, but god damn. I watched your live. I was like, god damn. These motherfucking streets is fucking crazy. But back to what I was saying, man. That NASA shit, man, is a no-go, bro. I ain't with it. And if I'm gonna agree with Trump for something, I'm gonna agree with that one, man. Go ahead and do them cuts, man. You know, I don't think it's really gonna hurt too much of what we got going. All this other shit that they talking about, man. I mean, that's them NASA people talking, bro. They want to keep their pockets filled, and I can't blame them. They've been filled this whole time, so you know they don't want to see no changes. I was in my last year of high school when the Challenger happened. TC, that shit was wild, TC. And I don't know if you caught this live from the beginning, but I showed how the so-called people that were on the Challenger that day were not on the Challenger that day. It's crazy. Definitely replay this TC if you didn't catch it from when I was playing the video, because I was floored. And I always thought something was a little bit different from all the other launches, man, for them to just do that to us. You know what I mean? Like, it just didn't make any sense. It didn't. I've always thought that. Always. And just to see this shit, it blew my mind. So what I'm going to do, y'all, I did my hour. I appreciate y'all sliding through. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to get my little smoke song going real quick so I can get a dab in. If y'all want to hit the link, cool. Oh, hold on. Let me grab this link while I got y'all right here, man. I didn't even get the link, y'all. Let me get the link. But I hope y'all enjoyed the live, man. And again, I did not know that they was launching today, so things happen for a reason. Okay, all right. I got the link. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop it right now. Bam. I'm gonna drop it twice, man. Drop it twice. Bam. So yeah, I'm gonna just get into something real quick, man, so I can get my little dab in. You know what I mean? Drink a little water, and we're gonna make it happen, y'all. But I do appreciate y'all sliding through, man, on this live. Let me see where we at on the likes, man. Let me see where we at on the like. 21 on the likes, man. I appreciate that, y'all. Can we hit 25? Man, if we hit that 25, I'll be all the way live. But man, let's do it, man. I appreciate y'all. And man, I'll be right back, man. Where's my shit at? There you go.
I got to watch my back because these motherfuckers. I race about the house, it's 8 o'clock. I whistle down the street to my niggas on the block. But before I strike, I have to go inside my trunk and put away the thing in case I got some funk. I mash up to the west side just to get some doja. A little spot called West Night, deep in Santa Rosa. I pull into the Cracker Jacks and let my system thump. A message to the deck man, I'm looking for a swap. Plans are getting zesty, plus I'm fully dressed shit. Never one thought of tonight being tested. Striking down link, now I'm headed for Minto. Turn on the college, now I'm sitting in my love, smoking Indo.
Sitting in my love, smoking Indo. I know they got some in, so I'm feeling kinda cold, bro. Hit the liquor store and now it's back onto the track. I got to watch my back because these motherfuckers jack. I'm purging up every inch of a player, I ain't tripping. A nigga with a 30-round clip thought I was slipping. I left the fully go, shot his ass through the dirt. Now I'm launching like a pimp in the cut. Still smoking Indo.
Sitting in my low, smoking Indo. At a stoplight when some fool stuck a 9 in the window. Reached under the seat for my pistol. My hand was on the Glock, it was cocked, but I couldn't find my clip, bro. I looked around and seen someone else, a young ass nigga with a go-to. They yelled out, break yourself. So much for a black man to do. Either smoke this motherfucker quick or else I'm through. But I ain't tripping, he can't get away scot-free because I found a clip to my shit out from under the seat. He said, I got a have been up out of there. But what should I do with the book? I shot him to it through the gat and the truck. I match up to the bay and up the Glock, the Mac, and all that junk. You know. Yeah, the Glock, the Mac, and all that junk. The next morning at 8, the police came to snatch my ass. I tried to run too late, but they caught me before I made my dash. Or got me in the street, threw me in the car, took me to the jail, stripped and searched and locked me down, and wouldn't even set me bail. So I'm sitting in the holding cell stressing. Let this be a lesson, killer ain't no profession. Shit, the DA's trying to take me for a ride. Shot me a deal, 15 to life, double homicide. My dump truck defendant said it beats the chair. I call my mama every day and cry, it ain't fair. Now I'm wondering how the hell did they find me? Got my prints off a shell at the scene of the crime, G. Now my life is a wreck. I wanna hang from the tier with a sheet wrapped around my neck. Everything goes black and it gets silent. This is the result of black on black vibe. You know? Black on black.
Sitting in my house smoking Indo. I think I got some in, so I'm feeling kinda cold, bro. Hit the liquor store and now it's back onto the track. I got to watch my back because these motherfuckers jack. I'm burning off that E&J, but prayer I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. A nigga with a 30 round
I ain't tripping.
I let the bullet go and shot his ass to the dirt. Now I'm launching like
Yeah. What's up, TC? What it do?
What it do? What's up, bro?
Man, your audio is great.
Oh wow, thank you.
Yeah, no, nothing this time, TC. Wow. What's going on with you?
I figured out something.
Yeah, you did, because it's perfect.
I appreciate it.
What's going on with
Hey,
you?
good evening to the chat, y'all. Listen, you know what? You got to stop waking me up out of my sleep and I'm hearing crazy stuff, right?
Man.
I'm gonna go back. So you don't really even have to answer. But did you say that the people that were supposed to be on the Challenger in 1986 in January, Ronald McNair and being the first black man and that lady
Krista,
they were right, they were not on the Challenger?
TC, it blew my mind, and that's why I had to play it for my people, man. Because I always just had a feeling like, why did they? And I get what Vibrant's saying because the teacher was on board. I get it. But why did they pull us all out like that, TC, and that fucking thing blow up in front of our faces like that?
Right.
That shit was wild, man. And I never forgot that. And to be honest with you, it did spook me to think of, damn, man, I would never want to, even to this day, man, you couldn't pay me to fucking get on a shuttle and fucking try to blast off into space. For one, I'm afraid of heights as it is. A plane is as good as it gets with me, but
exactly
to just blast me off out there and how they show the gravity and all this old shit, whatever, and then you gonna bring me back. But man, come on, TC. I mean, you may be the type that'd be like, yeah, I wouldn't mind taking the trip out there, and that's cool. Like, I'm not bashing it like that. That's just my fear, and I think they absolutely fucking encourage that fear when I seen that shit happen live.
This, I guess, it's very much. This situation is very, very important to me because number one, there was some irony in this whole situation. Number one, that particular day, I was accepted to North Carolina A&T State University. I was in high school and I got the mail and I went to my college office and told my college counselor. And we had a good, everybody was, we were happy. All of a sudden, right after that, the Challenger goes up and bada boom, bada bang, right? Pardon the pun. Ronald McNair is also an alum of North Carolina A&T. So that community, our community, we were very upset because of Ronald McNair. And if you go on our campus, our engineering department, I'm sorry, our engineering building is named after Ronald McNair.
There's a high school also in Stockton named that.
Oh, really? Okay. In Stockton?
Yeah, I think that's what it is. It's definitely McNair,
Okay.
but I think that's what it is.
And so this is okay. I'm gonna have to. Wow, this is very interesting. Information. But let me just say this: whatever the information is that we find, we're all gonna dig a little. I just want to say first and foremost, thank you for bringing out some content that has something other to do with other than fruit.
Ooh.
And I want to just say that no, seriously, because everyone,
Oh my
all
God.
all day today, everyone was saying, well, what else could we talk about? We don't have anything else.
Therapist, fucking
Right. And they renamed the street. Oh, okay. And so I just want to say that this right here is it is amazing. It's important. It's I mean, there are a lot of ways that we can have a conversation. There are a lot of things that go along with it. I do want to say that back in the C19 time, there was a content creator. Her name was Polo. Some people may remember Polo. Polo passed away. She was here in our sector, okay? And Almond Brown and Polo and I did like a little, what we call like a news thing. And we talked about the United States Space Force. I mean, I brought that out, the United States Space Force. You get me. You feel me? You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so this under the United States, which is another branch of the military. So we thought we just had the Army, Navy, Air Force, Marines. Well, we have the United States Space Force as well. Monies that's coming from the Air Force and contracts that were amazing, the AI, the whole 9 yards. So thank you, Big, for coming out with something challenging. When I say challenging, pardon the pun again, but giving us something to think about, but also something that we all of us in here remember this, and
Definitely.
so I just want to say thank you. I'm gonna have to dig in my little archives and do some stuff and talk to some colleagues of mine. But yeah, now we're gonna have some good conversation. So thank you. I just want to say that.
Definitely. I appreciate that, TC.
Yes. Hey, Dr. Soapy, I see you. And Rare Treasure, how you doing? Vibrant. I see Melissa. What's going on? And
Shout out to the
everybody,
chat.
Peach Cobbler. I see my peach cobbler. And everybody, y'all have a good one. I'm
You
gonna
too, TC.
bid you an adieu gonna go back down in the chat, okay?
I appreciate you.
All right, thank you so much, sir.
Yep, you have a great
Peace.
night, early morning.
Yo, when you and your son come over to the east, got you.
You'll know. Yeah, for sure.
Got you. Understand?
Absolutely.
All right, peace out.
All right. Appreciate you, TC. What's going on, Black? Good to see you. Good to see you. But yeah, y'all, like I said, man, I can't put like it's all factual what I presented y'all. Y'all seen the same thing I'm seeing, but that was pretty wild, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you take it for what it is, man, I know TC is gonna replay it, ask some questions, and that's what it's all about, man. That's what my episode 1, man. Ray got questions, bro. That's what it's about. Whenever I label my shit something like that, y'all, it's like it's some shit that lightweight blew my mind, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that I might have already had like an issue with it. You know what I'm saying? Because some things, man, it's just like, fuck, man. Like, what was behind that? Like, I'm not naive to that shit, y'all. And maybe I could be putting too much on it. That's what some may be like, oh man, you conspiracy whoop-de-whoop. That's fine, bro. But I'm the type that I'll take in some information. Sometimes it ain't good to take in a lot of information, right? What's up with it, Sugar Plum? Good to see you. Sometimes it ain't good to, like, you know what I'm saying, taking all kind of information. And I get that too. But some shit you take in, other shit you take in, throw that shit out, man. This shit I didn't throw out, man. I had to present this shit to y'all, you know what I'm saying? So y'all can go ahead and look up some shit on it, you know what I mean? I know y'all probably thinking like, damn, man, what? Maybe some of y'all think this is some bullshit. Maybe some don't. But it's something to go into yourselves, man. I'm just kind of presenting this shit, man, how it was presented to me, man. And like I said, y'all, I already kind of had a issue with it. I don't take anything from the space program or none of that. So where are the astronauts? See, Melissa, you gotta see it from the beginning, man. The video that I showed, they explained all of that. They ran up on these motherfuckers, Melissa, TC. They ran up on these motherfuckers, man. That's what's wild. The supposed people. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, y'all, like, that's why instead of me talking about certain things, y'all, I like to show y'all the video, man, the clip. But you got to, Melissa, just watch this shit from the beginning, man. And real talk, man, like the video is gonna tell you, man, this shit was wild. And again, y'all, I did not know this launch was happening today. And look, you got to ask yourself this, y'all. What the fuck, man? Why would they do a launch on April Fools? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, man. What's today? A Wednesday? I don't know. Maybe if it's a NASA thing, they launch on Wednesdays or the first Wednesday of the month, or I don't know. But that's wild as hell, y'all. You know what I'm saying? They do a launch on, you know what I'm saying, April Fools. Now, if I was that astronaut that's gonna be on that day, but hey, bro, can we pick a different day? Straight up, bro. I ain't fucking with it. I am not fucking with it. But that's it, man. I got the link out there, man. If anybody want to come up, we an hour and 15 minutes in. Little heads up though. So with the Sunday show, y'all know this Sunday is gonna be Easter, so it's definitely not gonna crack on Sunday. So I told Hood Table to just go ahead and because it's gonna be her day. Let's push it to the next Sunday. Now, I was thinking, you know, because we are pretty much at the end of our season 2, and I asked Hood Table, yeah, you know, we can do the last show, you know, Sunday over there, and you know, take our break. But I know when we start season 3, she wants to do something pretty, you know what I'm saying, cool. So now I kind of need to get at Hood Table and ask her, hey, we'll go ahead and do that show Sunday, and then I'll go ahead and just do the last Sunday show. So when we come back, it'll be her, and it's going to be nice, y'all. It's going to be something for y'all to really slide through when we start season 3. Just HT was talking to me, man, and, you know, she's a real cool person, y'all, and I like the way she thinks, and she just wants to do something pretty cool, man, for season 3 when we come back. So I really hope that y'all, you know, tune in and you know, rock out with us when we do season 3. So I'm gonna get at Hood Table and just let her know, and it's gonna be dope. About to be 52. That's what's up, Mel. Shit, I actually got something coming in May, and I'm just right underneath you, Mel. So, you know, I'm happy, man. It's good, you know, to make it another year, man. We ain't promised tomorrow, and I still gotta make it, you know what I'm saying, to next month and shit. So I'm not there just yet, but I'm right there, you know what I'm saying, by the finish line, about to hit that motherfucker. So that's gonna be cool. And, you know, then, you know, right when we you know, end, you know, season 2, you know, we'll kind of be going into that. So it'll be perfect, man. We'll take our little break, You know what I'm saying? Regroup. We'll have our new intro songs, man. They're dope, y'all. Charlie came through. If y'all don't fuck with Charlie, man, y'all need to fuck with Charlie. Period. Beyond just on a stream or some shit like that. Charlie gets down, man, with that AI music, y'all. She really did her thing. I think she gave us about like 12 to 15. I really dug, like, you know, I think it was like 3 or 4 of them that was just period. Like those are it. If it gets me, you know what I'm saying? Like the first, 5-10 seconds that's what it is, bro. Like when it comes to music, that's the thing, man. If you can get to grooving or you get the feel of it real fast, it's a winner. You know what I'm saying? So, y'all fuck with Charlie, man. Charlie be doing her thizzle, man. Shout out to Hood Table. She been doing her thing, with the little thumbnails, whatnot. Y'all seen the new thumbnail? I'm really digging that shit too. I need to start learning a little bit of that shit, man. Fuck it. You know what I mean? Vibrant put out there, fact check, NASA astronauts killed in the 1986 Challenger crash are not secretly alive. Yeah, that's what you put out earlier. So I'm going to definitely have to check that out. So she got something saying that they are done data. Excuse me. We want some, hold on, y'all. TC says, we have some awesome real raw talent around here. Big ups to Charlie. That's a fact. That's a fact. Charlie's doing her thing, man. And again, y'all, shout out to y'all being here, man. I'm glad y'all showed up. That's what's up. Shout out to the replay gang. So I'm gonna just let y'all in just on a little bit of bullshit, right? So I said I was gonna, if I remembered, and I kind of remember because it came up. I went out to Nevada and I was chilling with my partner and shit, man. Had a good time. If y'all didn't see the live, shit. I went live, when I was in the mountains and pulled off into Reno, y'all. So I kept my word, man. I said I was gonna go ahead and record that shit, but there's gonna be a lot more lives, to come. So y'all stay tuned. But appreciate that, Dr. Soapy. But what's up with it, Lex? What it do? But yeah, man. So my partner kind of brought it up, you know what I'm saying? Again, let me know that, nigga was kind of off the hook, right? So if y'all remember, man, it was about like maybe 2 weeks ago or so. I posted on my community wall. I had the Don Julio and the blunt and shit, we was chilling on the porch, right? And I said we was out there chilling like boys in the hood. Well, it was me and a couple of the partners got to drinking on some Don Julio. Niggas ended up getting tilted. A little too tilted. And, we had the music playing and all kind of shit, bro. It was crazy. So, when we out there kicking it, motherfuckers also kind of be outside, you know what I'm saying? It was a nice day. Man, the motherfucking, older lady, man, comes down, bro. She came through before, chopped it up with us, you know what I'm saying? Because, the neighbor across the street too, dude and shit, he hella cool, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, we be chilling, man. People come through, we kick it, have a couple of drinks, whatnot. Chop game, right? So she came through and shit. And I guess just that day or something, I don't know what the fuck it was, right? I was out of it, y'all. No bullshit. I was out of it to the point, you know what I'm saying, where like when your eyes is closed, you feel me? Like you there, but your eyes is closed. You vibing to the music, you know what I'm saying? You kind of, sweating a little bit, but you good, you know what I'm saying? Like you really, you own, you know what I'm saying? Like your eyes ain't gonna be open too long because you own, right? So, old girl end up, sitting all close to a nigga and all kind of shit, y'all. It was crazy. So my nigga pull out the video camera, right? This is why it's just crazy, right? He pull out the video camera. He get to film. You know, that's what kind of motherfuckers, you know what I'm saying, I'm around at this time. My other partner come through, right? The one that I went to go see in Nevada. He come through on a fluke. I'm not even expecting him, right? He come through with hen. I'm not touching the hen, y'all, because I'm already off the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, Don Julio. So I'm over there, man. I'm drinking and shit. I'm twisted. You know what I'm saying? They saying, oh girl laying on a nigga, all kind of shit. I look, I see one of my homeboys. He got her leg, bro. He rubbing all on her leg and shit. I blank out. I look to the left. My other partner, he like me sitting on the steps now, you know what I'm saying, with his eyes closed. Look, y'all, it was a whole mess, y'all. A drunken mess. You know what I'm saying? Basically, I think I was getting fucking taken advantage of, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, when a nigga be off the drink, it just be a mess, bro. It's like it was a wild night, bro. It even got, just put it to you this way. They got the lightweight, the spins and all that shit, y'all. Like the shit wasn't fun no more. It was one of those, man, to where the shit was not fun no more. You know what I'm saying? But nah, I wasn't, Peach. And that's the thing, man, because y'all already try to put me as a flirt, right? And that wasn't the case, man. She just was home, bro. Like, I don't know what it was, bro. And I'm just keeping it light because y'all already be on a nigga's helmet. But it was just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because she was really lightweight on a nigga, bro. And then, as you know, my partner, he a cold nigga, right? You know what I'm saying? He'll be on anything when he on, you feel me? Like real talk, you know what I'm saying? That's just the homie. That's how he is. And, you know, like I said, I was closing my eyes, y'all. And every once in a while, you know, like I'd open them because the music was just slapping, bro. The music was hella loud. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of get the vibe and shit, open up my eyes. And this nigga, right, vibrant. This nigga rubbing on the lady's leg and shit. I'm like, oh, bro. I fade out again. My homie was sitting behind me in the porch, right? On the chairs and shit. And they see this nigga on the side of me and shit. Hey, alcohol is dangerous, y'all. Like, I swear to God, man. That's why I really don't just be drinking like really too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially, man, around like motherfuckers I don't know, bro. It can go bad, man. Like tequila, man, I'll fight you off tequila. That's I don't fuck with it, man. And I try to really stay away from dark, man. I try to stay away from dark as much as possible, man. But I do know tequila is my shit. But it can go both ways on that shit. Like with the attitude thing, it's like what you give me, I'm gonna give it back to you when I would usually probably not even trip and just be cool. You know what I'm saying? Did you just say you were taking it? I was, TC. I bullshit you not. It sounds crazy, man, but I swear to you, bro. And it was to the point to where my partner pulled out the video, right? He started recording me and he sent it to me, man. Like the next day, he sent it to me, right? He sent it to me, man. I was like, man, you know, it was those one that, man, if anything happened, you don't want these motherfuckers to be around, right? And man, it is what it is, man. 3 motherfuckers on a nice size, you know what I'm saying, Don Julio bottle, and we got 2 of them, man. And the thing is, man, we was just taking that shit down, bro. Like we was really out of pocket, bro. You know, usually me, like I hit shit with like a chaser and shit, man. I didn't even have like no chaser, man. I was just hitting that shit. And, you know, once you start kind of getting on, you know what I'm saying? Like it just start going down with no issue, you know what I mean? Start going down with no issue, y'all. But yeah, man, that was, and I'm being light on it, bro. Like that, it was a cold night. I just put it to you that way, man. Cause y'all motherfuckers will throw that shit back at a nigga. So was y'all on some fans only type? Nah, man, nah. I'm not going, bro. I'm not going, but you know, The neighbor code, man. That's all I'm gonna say, man. That shit crazy. Wait, what? The perpetrator was a heat. Whoa, Vitamin. Whoa. Yeah, I don't know where you. I don't know where that went. But yeah, man. That was a cold night, man. And then when I was out there in Nevada, man, like I showed y'all too on the community wall, homegirl was feeling you. But homeboy was doing all the yeah, my boy, right? I swear, Peach. My partner, right? That's hell no. What is you talking? Vibrant, come on, man. You usually you be kind of paying attention, Vibrant. I don't know where that's wild. But yeah, Peach, like, you know, my partner, man. Well, like Peach is saying, I said my homeboy was hella rubbing on her leg and shit. You know what I'm saying? like pulled it up and was rubbing on that motherfucker, right? And I was tripping, like, what the fuck? You know? And then I kind of went out again, just in my own world, eyes closed. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. Nigga, keep your eyes open next time, man. Shit, I was chilling, Peach. I'm telling you, man, I was lit. I was gone, man. It is what it is. It got to the point where it wasn't fun no more. I think I was mortified. So yeah, it got to the point where it wasn't fun no more. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't. Now I'm fighting. You know what I mean? To get through the night and shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was bad. And then when I woke up the next day and shit, I drank like fucking a gallon of water, like hella fast, bro. Like a nigga was on the desert. You know what I'm saying? For like a couple of days in like stupid ass heat. It was really, really bad. But like I was saying though, and then when I went out there to Nevada and shit, y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? My boy's co-worker slid through with some actual moonshine, bro. I've never had moonshine, seen moonshine, none of that. Riggs, Vibrant. Check all the boxes. So look, I'm over there, right? They pouring me some of this moonshine, y'all. And my boy, it wasn't even a shot's worth, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking to myself, damn, bro, like, why are you pouring me such a little bit? I was like, am I supposed to just take this shit like a shot? He was like, nah, bro, you ain't never drank that shit before, so just sip that shit. He says, you fuck around and drink all that shit like a shot, you gonna fuck around and overheat, bro. And it's gonna fuck you up. And then the white dude was like, yeah, man, you don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Just sip it. You know what I'm saying? And see how you like it. So it was a cinnamon one, right? So in the jar, there was hella cinnamon sticks in there. Man, I drank that shit, man. That shit was delicious. But it was hella thick. Y'all, it was thick like a syrup, like for pancakes, bro. Bullshit you not. Maybe even thicker, like molasses. And when I took the sip of that shit, what's up, 100 watts? When I took the sip of that shit, I took very small sips, man, like real small. I took like 4 little sips because, like I said, it wasn't even a shot's worth in there. I took about like 5 little sips, man. That shit was in my stomach, man, so hot and warm, and I was already feeling like, nigga, you finna get gone. So I ended up taking the rest of that shit down, man, and had old boy fucking, man, give me another one. And he poured me a nice thicker one. Now this time he poured me, it almost looked like close to like a double shot. You know what I'm saying? And I was just sipping on that shit, man. That shit, boy. But I was taking it easy because I didn't want that shit to happen like Don Julio, because this shit, you got to take a break because it's really good and you'll just kind of keep sipping it, but it's really strong. This shit was 200 proof, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And he said he had some like white lightning and shit up the way. You know what I'm saying? And he's like, that shit is damn near like, 240, 250 or some shit. And I was like, fuck no. But I don't think it has any flavor or anything. I think it's just straight alcohol, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I was just asking him what the shit was made out of and all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? And he was just like, yeah, it's like grains and yada, yada. And he was like, yeah, man, I've had Tennessee moonshine, wooty woo moonshine. And I'm like, damn, bro. I was like, is this Nevada moonshine? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, He's like, it's just, shit come from different places or whatnot, and people make them stronger or whatnot. He's like, I got a stronger one at the house, man. I was like, I don't want to try it, bro. And especially if it don't got no flavor, like, I'm cool. It was just too thick. It was real thick, but it was tasty, man. The cinnamon one, it was really tasty, y'all. I'm not gonna bullshit you. It was really good, but you gotta take it easy with that shit. So I definitely got to try moonshine, y'all. So when I be seeing them old school movies and the motherfucking hillbillies and shit be going crazy off that moonshine, I see why, bro. I don't see how they could just be off that shit every day. You know what I'm saying? Period. And then he left my boy with, a nice jar of that shit, because you got to keep that shit sealed and not refrigerate or nothing. You just keep it sealed. Yeah, TC was cinnamon sticks up in there. It was delicious. I don't fucks with moonshine. It's too rough. It is, Peach. That shit was the strongest. It was really strong. That's why I see why he said sip it. With the little bit that he gave me, he said if I would have just took that shit down, bro, he says your body's not used to it. You know what I'm saying? So you're going to instantly, like, your body's, it's like damn near wants to reject it. He said, so you'll just overheat. You know what I'm saying? And to be honest with you, that night that I was drinking that Don Julio, y'all, I was outside. It was definitely a nice, warm day that day, right? But it became nighttime, y'all, and it nice little breeze was going, and I got to like getting a nice sweat, bro. Like I was kind of hot, like, you know what I mean? Like that alcohol, boy, it was, it was coming out, bro. So I understood when he said if I was to just take that shit down like that, you know what I'm saying, it can overheat, you know what I mean? And people do. And I'm glad he gave me that game, bro. My boy usually be on some bullshit. Like I said, he the same one that recorded me with the neighbor, you know what I'm saying, acting up, bro. She was acting up, bro. Shout out to her though, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't an asshole, man. You know what I'm saying? Period. I ain't an asshole, but I mean, goddamn, you feel me? Like to the point where my nigga, like I said, she was on a nigga so tough. My nigga was like, shit, she act like she hoes, so he started rubbing on her leg. This is my neighbor, bro. Like that shit was crazy. That shit was fucking crazy. The fool just busted out. It was because they already be on me, S3. They already, this nigga flirt and woo woo. And I don't, bro. I don't be out there doing nothing, my nigga. Just like when I told you that shit happened, you know what I'm saying? And I told you that the pictures on the community wall. I'm out there, my same partner. I'm out there, we chilling, right? We doing our thing. We at the club. We on the outside part of the club, though. Like there's a little outside middle part in that shit. And we out there chilling, man. And baby just kept coming up to me, man. Like she knew everybody. I didn't really know her. And, introduced us. It was cool, whatever. I'm just doing my thing, drinking on my drink. And she just kept coming hella close to a nigga, bro. You know what I'm saying? And she had hella ass. So, I mean, you kind of rubbing it up around me and all kind of shit. I don't know how it happened. Hand on the booty, you know what I'm saying? My nigga pointed out to me like, hey, Rig, what you doing, bro? I'm like, what you talking about? I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? Drinking on my drink and rubbing on some ass, bro. Hey, she didn't care. But like I said, though, that was me that time, you know what I'm saying? I knew what the fuck shit. But the neighbor thing, I was out of it, y'all. I wasn't really coherent, y'all. Just keeping it. Man, I'm done speaking on this. Peach, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Shout out to Cole's World. She didn't expect anything less, man. That's a fact. Cole's World. I mean, I ain't a creep, bro. I'm far from it, man. You know what I'm saying? I done told y'all before. You know what I mean? I got a suck ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? I was in the homegirls chat talking shit because I done said, I ain't really that type. But What the motherfucker don't know though, you ain't really gotta be that type, you know what I'm saying? When they lightweight be, you know, fucking with you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta do all that, you know what I'm saying? When it's just in you. It is what it is. Biggs Riggs, was she a sister? Nah, this one she was like Puerto Rican or some shit. And then the neighbor, the neighbor is you know, she one of them pale scales, man. Riggs be on here acting all demure, but be acting a donkey on the low. No, I'm a donkey though, for sure. But I'm not hella wild or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, especially if I kind of, you know, get to chopping it up with you or whatnot. Like if I don't know you or nothing, I ain't gonna say a fucking word to you. But if we get introduced and we kind of have a little conversation or whatnot, and yeah, I'll fuck around and loosen up and chop it up. But just whatever, nah, I don't just chop it up and talk to nobody. The spicy Latina tells, man, they be around, S3. They be around, man. They be around. But yeah, man, that was wild. That was wild. And the crazy thing is my partner said that you know, she was engaged and shit. But hey, right? I get that. Demure, he's a flirt. Come on, Vibrant, man. You gotta stop with that, man. Far from it. Far from it. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Like I said, man, I'm on hush, man. Real quiet. Library. You know what I'm saying? See a nigga, library. But now if we get to, you know, chopping it up with everything, yeah, it's over with. I'm gonna probably get you to crack a smile and all that shit, man. Like, I mean, I do got it in me, but I don't be, you know, Vibrant. Cut out the freaking emojis, Vibrant. You know what I'm saying? Put them eyes back in socket, man. No need to roll them. Shout out to the 17, man. I ain't even talking about shit, and I got 17 in here, man. Where we at on the likes, man? 28, y'all. Okay, we passed the 25, man. Can we get to 30? 2 likes, y'all. Can we get to 30, man? That'll be great. We're an hour and 40 minutes in, man. I'm chopping it up with y'all. Kind of exposed, you know what I'm saying, my Don Julio night a little bit. You know what I'm saying? It's all Velveeta. It's all Velveeta, man. Shout out to Be Easy, man. He was in here earlier. He keeps sending me shit on this retro shit. I don't. Man, we need to do the retro stream, bro. Stop it, man. We need to do it. It's gonna be great. It's gonna go up. Let's do it on your fucking platform. I don't give a fuck. People are waiting to hear where the leg rub ended up. It ended up nowhere. Vibrant. The homie was, you know, just doing that, and she was she was more like into me. I don't know what it was, bro. I ain't saying no more, man. Hey, they was getting to know each other in Braille. Vibrant, you hella funny, man. You hella funny, man. But me, myself, nah, I wasn't rubbing or nothing, you know, or nothing like that. Nah, absolutely not. But like, you know, when you talk or whatnot, you know what I'm saying? Especially like if you kind of like bending down and shit, you know, I may have put my hand on the back or some shit, you know what I'm saying? And got close to kind of like say what I was saying because the music was hella loud. But other than that, hell nah, bro. I wasn't on that hype. The wild thing is she ain't even married and already cheating. Well, you know, that's why, you know, when me and Hood Table be having those Sunday discussions, man, we talk about all kind of shit. And, you know, a lot of things, you know, motherfuckers kind of experience certain things, whatever, or know people that done been through certain things. And, you know, motherfuckers just ain't just talking out of their ass kind of when they be talking about shit, y'all. These are real things that kind of happen, man. You know, you can't be naive to certain shit, man. It could be your woman. It can be your man, bro. Like real shit. You know what I mean? I'm just keeping it 100, bro. You know what I'm saying? You never know. And that's why with the whole conversation what we had with, you know, late night and shit like that, you know, with the opposite sex on certain things, man, you know, sometimes they you know, with men, you know, they talk to women, bro, and there's something behind it. It can be the work thing at first, but if she's a good looking woman, you know what I'm saying? There's gonna be something behind it, bro. And eventually this motherfucker gonna try it. You know what I'm saying? I'm just straight up. And then I put it also on the woman thing, man. If you a good looking dude or whatnot, and the woman's your boss or whatnot, she telling you certain things, whatever, and it's whatever, you know what I'm saying? But she may think, you know, shit, let me throw it at this nigga, man. See if he bite. That shit happens, y'all. It happens. Maybe she was studying the anatomy. Marvin, you wild, man. You wild. But that's just the truth, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like having those type of discussions, man, because it can go so many different places. You know, there's rabbit holes on a lot of shit. You know, and that's why it's just a discussion, man. It's nothing like we trying to be set in stone with something like, hey, do it this way, or absolutely not. What works for you works for you. Just sometimes shit, if the shit is hella different, I want to hear about it, bro. Like, how does that work for you? You know what I mean? Like, shit. Because maybe I may get a different understanding on it, man. For real. I'm open. Like, let me hear what was going on. Did she have Nah, man. Hell nah. That was me, Vibrant, that had the hand, because, you know, I had to get close to talk because the music was hella loud. You funny, Vibrant. You hella funny, man. That's crazy. But what's crazy, though, is having, you know, somebody fucking, you know, film this shit. That Drewski skit with the work boyfriend and girlfriend takes me out every time. You know what, Cole's World? I never seen it. So what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to type up Drewski skit boyfriend and girlfriend. Work boyfriend and girlfriend. Riggs a player, Mr. Suave. You've always said the Suave thing, Peach, but not far from a player, man. You know I don't crush a lot. None of that, man. I'm cool. Like I said, I'm definitely a quiet type. I don't fuck with nobody. I don't really talk to nobody. None of that shit. You can walk right by me and all that. I don't. Ain't gonna pay you no mind, man. You're gonna have to watch that. It's short, but that's exactly how it be, man. You know what I'm saying? He ain't missed yet. He ain't missed yet. So I'm sure that shit gonna be hella funny, man. I'm sure it's gonna be hella funny. That's what's up. Shit, I'm just surviving, chopping it up with y'all in the chat, man. Shit, I appreciate y'all engaging with it. We're an hour and 46 minutes in. You know, my time didn't reset it, y'all. So I got the fresh 20. You know what I'm saying? They took the duck off, but they got a different little thing going up there. Look better than the duck, though. But you know, shit, ain't nothing. But if y'all did, nah, I'm not Mr. Rico Suave though, man. I'm just chill. I don't even know where you came with that though, Peace. That was wild. You always used to say that shit when I was over there at that other spot. Watch out for the quiet ones. That's a fact though, TC. That's a fact. Like I was telling that suck ass nigga, man, you know what I'm saying? Them quiet ones that have your girl with her panties off and all kind of shit, bro. Like, you know. And you know, let's just leave it at that, man. God damn. Y'all wild, bro. TC no though. She on it. But yeah, Pete, you was the first one to be running that shit, man. I don't know where that came from. Never came off like that. Shout out to the sectors though, man. Especially, you know what I'm saying, the beef, man. Y'all got a lot of women. Drewski skit. Okay, Vibrant, put it out there. Okay, Vibrant. Keep you and your nasty homeboy secret off here. Nah, that ain't shit, but I ain't going, yeah, that's it, man. That's just funny because I kind of, you know, said I might tell y'all a little bit about it, and then just, you know, being around my partner, man, and then him refreshing me with the video and getting on me and all the jokes, and I had to ask him questions, you know what I'm saying, because I was out of it, like, bro, how did woody woo? What do Oh man, that's some funny shit, y'all. Y'all crazy, man. I fuck with y'all though. lot of shit going on out there, man. I just want to kind of get your mind on some other shit, man. The ones that's here, you feel me? And the ones with the replay gang that, you know what I'm saying, been getting all this other shit. There's a lot of shit going on out there, y'all. A lot of shit. And that's why I just be kind of being cool, man. I stand out the way, man. I don't really be dropping down, no. Hold on a second, y'all. I don't even be dropping down no more. Shit. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers is wildin', bro. Motherfuckers getting flagged, strike. And the crazy shit is you'll be on YouTube and you can just be going down your timeline and just see the shit, like, you know, showing you what the fuck just happened. And you're like, God damn, these motherfuckers ain't playing, bro. Like, with a badge of honor, you know what I'm saying? That shit. All right, TC, you have a good night. I appreciate you coming up on the panel, man. I really do. Shout out to TC. But yeah, man, you know, it's really wild, man. And again, y'all, I try to stay out of the mix of any of that shit, man. I don't want none of that bullshit. I'm just a subby, y'all. Just a subby. When it comes to that shit, you feel me? We do a whole different get down over here, man. Shout out to y'all, man. But I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. We like, you know, a good hour and 50 minutes in. Shout out to the 15 people that are still here. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all. Again, this Sunday will be Easter, so we're not gonna be going on, but we will definitely be in effect. Yeah, my partner's still alive. Is that nigga still alive? Oh no, okay. That's all. But so the next Sunday after that, y'all, we will be going live, and then we will get another live in, y'all. That will be the last live for season 2. It seems like season 2 went by really fast, y'all. But I'm gonna keep it 100. We give you guys a lot of shows because we bounce back and forth. And when I look at on my side, we do like 9 to 10 shows on my side. So that means on her side, we're also doing almost 9 to 10 shows. So we're damn near giving you guys almost like 18 to 20 shows confirmed, man, each season. So that's pretty dope, man. And we're going to try to keep this shit going and rolling, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we don't know how season 3 gonna go, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna definitely be there. We didn't know how season 2 was gonna go. I gotta hear what you gotta say when you see that skit, Riggs, for sure. Next time I come on Cole's World, if you're around, man, ask me again, and I will be able to give you that answer. But yeah, y'all. So season 3 will definitely be cool. Again, y'all, when we start season 3, try to pop up on the first live, y'all, that we do. It's gonna be good. We want y'all there. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be worth it. I'll be back when you back on. Hey, that's what I'm talking about, Cole's World. I appreciate you. I hope you subbed and everything. I think I might have seen you maybe a few times before, but I'm really seeing you today, and I appreciate you sliding through, man. And I hope you do come back. But so yeah, y'all. So that's what that is with that. And I also been seeing Hood Table been having some really good lives lately. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers been showing up. That's dope, man. I really appreciate that, man. Y'all fucking with her. You know what I'm saying? Because she's dope, man. She's cool. She ain't with the bullshit or nothing like that. She just do her thing. Sometimes I be rolling. No, I be up in the clouds and she be doing shit. And I be like, Hood Table, man, you better be cool, man. You know how these motherfuckers get. But that's the homegirl, man. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to her, man. Shout out to all the people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's doing Nate Thizzle, bro. I just want y'all to just keep y'all's heads right, man. Like I said, a lot of shit be going on, dog. You know, I ain't gonna get into all of that, but y'all just know what it is, man. And just, you know, cherish the motherfuckers that is here, bro, with you. every day. Even though it be whatever, bro. Like we're here every day. We're not promised to wake up, y'all. We're not. And we've been seeing that. What's up, Hypnotic? We've been seeing that, y'all, like this year and last year, bro. Like a lot, bro. You know what I mean? And it's just like fuck. So you just really never know. So even though it is what it is on here, y'all, still cherish these motherfuckers, man. That you do fuck with and like and just it's okay to be nice and cool every once in a while, man. You know what I'm saying? It's okay to break down that armor and just be cool. I know it's in you, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I know what it is, you know what I'm saying? That's the get down, you know what I'm saying? But that's why I kind of do what I do, because it just takes a toll, y'all. I'm a different type. I consume things a little bit different than the average person that you may see on these panels and CCs. I don't take things like them. I don't, because I see how they take them, and I it's not in me like that. You know what I'm saying? Some things is just it is what it is, man. I can't even explain it, because that's how I'm wired. You know what I'm saying? That's how I'm wired. And I can never change who I am or how I get down. I can never do that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it just is what it is. And like I've said to y'all before, I've been around y'all like, a good, 2 years, maybe in some change, man. And it's been good. You know what I'm saying? It's just a lot of things, go on and shit like that. It can take a toll on a nigga. You know what I'm saying? But I'm here, you know what I'm saying, doing my thing. I rock with y'all because y'all rock with me. So I'm going to stay, doing my shit, you know what I'm saying, either on a Wednesday or a Thursday. We're going to stay doing them Sunday shows and shit, you know what I'm saying? I put up on my community wall earlier today, man, I've been around y'all this long, and I ain't lost no subbies. And if I have, I can't notice, because I may have gained something to take your motherfucking place. So it's all Velveeta, man. You know what I'm saying? I ain't lost. Y'all fucked with me, you know what I'm saying? So, it ain't like I owe anybody shit. But, shit, man, if y'all rock with me and fuck with what I got to say and how I do things, man, I'm finna do it, bro. Because I do this shit for fun, man. I don't do this shit for a cash app or nothing like that. When I get it, man, I appreciate it. But I do this shit because I have fun and I like doing it, bro. It used to be really, really hard for me, y'all, to hit that live button. If y'all remember in the beginning, it's so much easier now, y'all. It's so much easier. You know what I'm saying? It took some time, but it's easier, y'all. You feel me? And that's because I fuck with y'all. Y'all fuck with me. I'm comfortable. You know what I mean? It is what it is. And I think, a lot of people, they have a good time on here, whether they cussing people out or whatever. They're having a good time, man. So I can't knock motherfuckers for what they do. And I won't. But I just know what I gotta do. How I tell y'all how I'm big on accountability, y'all. I'm not lying, bro. It is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Action speaks louder than words. Period. I'm a firm believer in that. You could be here, you see a lot of words, bro. A lot of words. Action's completely different. I don't understand that shit, whether we net or not. You know what I'm saying? And I that's just not me, man. I can't do it. I can't do it. And my saying is, wouldn't do it to you. So I damn sure don't want you to do it to me. You know what I'm saying? And we just have fun, man. Yeah, we Velveeta up in here. Absolutely vibrant. Absolutely, man. We have a good time up in here, man. And it's fucked up because when I be damn near ready to be like, damn shit, I ain't really got nothing else to really, say. I look up and I got 20 people up here. I got 20 people in here, and that's big to me, y'all. I always say all I want is 10, man. Give me 10 solid, man. I'm happy as shit. Y'all gave me 20, bro. So y'all, how do y'all think I feel right now, man? I'm like, shit. Nigga, I feel like I got 100 in this motherfucker. Real talk. Let me see what we added on the likes, man. Did we hit that 30 yet? Let me see. We hit 32, y'all. Fuck. That's what I'm talking about. Shout out to Lex. Lex, man. Hey, I appreciate you, Lex, man. I see how you be fucking with Be Easy and shit, man. And, you know, I appreciate you sliding through, hitting that sub, you know what I'm saying, and rocking out with a nigga, man. So you see how a nigga get down up over here. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, a nigga cuss a lot and some shit, you know what I'm saying? But, you know, we still keep it 100, you know, Be Easy. That's the homie, man. He real smart and intelligent, man. But, you know, I'm just laid back. What's up with it, landlord? Yeah, I'm good, bro. You good? We good in the hood, man. But I do appreciate you, X. I do appreciate you. Shout out to you. And I hope you come back. You know what I'm saying? I hope you come back. Tay Bay. Like I told you, Tay Bay. You know what I'm saying? You be sliding through, man. You keep it all the way 100. I couldn't have you, you know, looking like everybody else no more. I had to put you in blue and have you looking like a crib. That's what's up, landlord. That's what's up, man. I'm waiting for this summer, man. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm gonna be right, bro. So I'm gonna be out there, man. Got my little phone holder and shit for the car and shit. So, you know, I'll be able to film that shit, you know what I mean? And, you know, take these people on a ride, man, and see, you know, let them see what it do. I also want to hit a lot of shit out there and yes, yeah. I want to go out there to Sac, bro, because I always, you know, fucked around with a lot of the people, you know, in the car community out there when they used to come out to the Bay Area, bro. And I only been out there a few times when they did some car shit like at William Land and all that type of shit. And then it was dope, bro. But they be having some nice little, you know, cruises out there, man, and they have all kind of rides out there, bro. Like they got a nice selection, my nigga. A lot of the Bay cats go out there too, man. It's like the cars, like they doing their thing, bro. You know, we definitely known for our shit, but they got some shit out there, man. I was really surprised, bro. They doing their thizzle out there, my nigga. So it be going down, and you know the attitudes be cool. You know what I'm saying? There don't really be no problems. And you know, with like the car community, like I follow a lot of those motherfuckers, and they follow me, bro. So like we all kind of like fuck with each other and know each other from being like in a circuit and shit. Because you know when we see each other out there, you know we chop game. You know what I'm saying? It ain't like, you know, YouTube and his avatars and shit. Like people see you, know you. You know what I mean? So you know it's all good, bro. And they got a lot of little functions coming out, man, and I'm dropping my shit off, man. I'm actually giving him a call to give him another heads up because he told me to just, you know, give him a call. I'm supposed to drop my shit off, you know what I'm saying? So hopefully he'll have my car, man, for a couple of weeks. The top will be done. I'll go ahead and throw my beat back in there. You know what I'm saying? Get the car together, you know what I mean? Work on what the rims I'm gonna do and shit on there, because I do got some deuces and shit chrome, but I don't really know exactly what I want to do. So I'll probably just I got like 2 different style of hubs. I like the hubs I got on there now, the classics, and I'll probably just throw some fat whites on there until I really know what I want to do with the rims, man. Because I'm kind of thinking about, I don't know, man. I don't want to say too much, but I'm gonna try to get that into play. Because what I wanted to do with the deuces was cool, but I'm thinking about going another route, man, and just keeping it all the way Bay. Because that's like a nice little standard, man, and you really can't lose. So thinking about maybe going that route. But I'm definitely gonna be out there, man. Car on bang, grill in there, you know what I'm saying? Name all on my shit. Fresh, brand new chrome grill, y'all, you know. Fresh chrome bumpers on my shit. All the chrome is hit. Got a nice plaque in the back because I always wanted one. So I put me and my son on there. You feel me? Because, you know, usually when I'm riding, you know, he my passenger, you know what I'm saying? Or I'm solo bolo. So if I'm going to ride with anybody, it's going to be my little nigga. You know what I'm talking about? Got my name all on the back of my shit, bro. Like I kind of custom my shit out. Name all on my steering wheel and shit. Brand new chrome steering wheel, you know, custom out. Name all on my shit and the year of my car. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't hella hard, bro, but I did some little customization, man. This kind of like I always wanted a drop, man. So, I finally, was able to grab one. So I just want to make him right, you know what I'm saying? Because everything else I always had to get the brains blown or make the brains blown. You feel me? What's up, C Dupree? I see you just started sub to me too, man. I appreciate you, man. Like, I actually gained a few subs, man, over the last few weeks. And I do appreciate y'all. And I notice y'all, man. So I appreciate you sliding through. I hope you come through again, man. Real talk. Real talk. But this was actually a decent live, man, when it comes to them astronauts, y'all. I know y'all probably be like, what, astronauts? But if you was around back then when that shit happened, y'all, in 86, man, y'all know, bro, like that shit was wild, yo. That shit was wild. You know what I'm saying? So when I found this shit out, I had to show y'all, just so y'all can see what I seen, man. But we did the 2 hours, man. I got 2 hours in. Shout out to y'all, man. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready to shut this thing down. You know what I'm saying? Make me and my son something to eat. We're gonna do something real easy tonight, y'all. I've been on like my little cooking hype and shit, y'all, because I never knew how to cook, y'all. Never. You know what I'm saying? But it's like shit, bro. I'm not doing the fucking hungry mans and all that shit no more. Y'all remember when I first came on, I was hungry man out, all that shit. Like, I'm not doing that shit no more. You have a good night, Lex. No more. So like, nigga be cooking and shit. But today gonna be an easy one, man. We just gonna do like some hot links, you know what I'm saying? Some good old Evergoods and some chili beans, y'all. So we gonna have a good, easy night. But I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm finna go ahead and shut this down, man. Shout out to the 15 in the chat, man. And we hit 34 likes, y'all. I appreciate it, man. So I know by tomorrow, man, I'll probably be at like 38, maybe even get close to 40, man. Shout out to the replay gang. Appreciate you, Clem. I see you. Appreciate all y'all, man. Y'all have a great night, man. Much love to everybody, man. Again, the people that you around and all that, bro, even on here, man. It's okay to show them a little love every once in a while, man. And then go ahead and cuss their monkey ass out again. You know what I'm saying? But we ain't promised tomorrow, y'all. Real talk. And all this shit should just kind of like, wait, be a little wake up. Appreciate you, Vibrant. You are appreciated, Big Rig. I appreciate you, Tay Bay. And Vibrant is running out of here. She's going somewhere. I'm going to go see where she's going, because I'm going to make this food and I'm going to get on YouTube. Hey, shout out to everybody, man. S3, man, go live again soon, man. Shit, I need something to see. Y'all be good, man. We up out of here. Come on, computer. There we go.